Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video today here at the Digital Game Room. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at some of the best deals you can find right now on the eShop, all for under $5. Thanks so much to the crew for rocking with us again today, and if this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the channel. We cover Nintendo games and deals both here and on our main channel, Good Talk HQ, every week, and we love welcoming new members into the crew. If you have a good time or we help you save a few dollars, consider joining the crew by hitting that red button down below. We'll do our best to keep bringing you great deals and trying to save some money together. Alright, and without any further ado, let's jump in and search for a gem or two. Please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start with a robot name fight. This is an action platformer for 1 or 2 players offline from Morningstar Game Studio with a download size of 1.5 GB and offers players roughly 9 to 10 hours of main story gameplay. The story itself follows a lone robot tasked with stopping an evil mega beast from invading and features a procedurally generated world that is ever-changing. Plus, there are tons of map layouts. It also features some amazing retro graphics and sound as well, and loads of secrets and unlockables to find, plus the controls felt great. If you're interested in this one, we featured it here on the channel recently. Make sure to grab it up before the sale ends on December 30th. It's marked down 85% to an all-time low of just $199. Next we have Mana Spark, the Complete Edition. This is an awesome retro-style RPG with a top-down view, published by Cubic Games, and offers a main story that will last 10 to 15 hours to wrap up. Now the DLC adds a new dungeon and some bosses, so the playtime is improved significantly when you buy them together, which is what I recommend. I found the regular original game to have plenty of content, so with the DLC added giving it even more, this makes it a great value. Like I mentioned, there's a new dungeon, new playable characters, and perhaps the best part is you get local co-op as well. If you're interested in the Mana Spark Complete Edition, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on December 31st. It's marked down to an all-time low of just $199, 83% off. Space Cows is a single-player arcade-style twin-stick shooter from All In Games and offers roughly 3 to 4 hours of main story gameplay with a download size just over 1 GB. The game features zero-gravity combat, which is a lot of fun to play and adds a little bit of a twist to the standard gameplay that you find in most twin-stick shooters. This also means that you have to be ready to react quickly and plan your attacks a little bit more in advance before you charge in. The humor in the game will either be something you'll enjoy or something you probably won't like too much, but if you're interested in this weird over-the-top shooter, be sure to check out Space Cows before the sale ends on December 22nd. It's marked down 75% to just $199. Star Horizon is a single-player on-rail shooter from No Gravity Games with a download size of 1 GB and a main campaign that will last more than 3 hours to wrap up. This is an Unreal game on the Switch with amazing graphics and sound design, excellent voiceover work, and smooth gameplay. The game was actually free as part of the No Gravity Games December giveaway, otherwise I might have overlooked it entirely. There are hundreds of ships, 10 action-packed missions, boss battles, and more in this absolute gem of a game. If you're interested in Star Horizon, you can pick it up on sale until December 24th. It's marked down to an all-time low of just $199, which is an 80% discount. Next up we have Woven. This is a single-player 3D action-adventure game with beautiful graphics, clocking in around 8 to 10 hours of main story gameplay. This is actually a really peaceful and relaxing game. Puzzle solving and exploration are at the forefront, and we play as Stuffy, a clumsy stuffed animal who happens to stumble into a lonely dragonfly with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. From there, we set out on a mission to uncover his mysterious past. Now the game does feature a fully voiced story with secrets and unlockables to find, character customization, varied locations, and more. This is another great game and a great value at $199. It's marked down 90% until January 1st. Blazing Beaks is a twin-stick shooter, again from Cubic Games, designed for 1 to 4 players and local co-op with a main campaign that will take roughly 10 to 12 hours to wrap up. Now again, this game has a comedic spin on the genre and doesn't really take itself too seriously, and while the name is unassuming, it's a great game. There are 10 playable characters, a few different game modes, all of which can be played solo or with a group of friends. The dungeons are randomly generated, and do not be fooled, this game is harder than it might look. If you like games like Enter the Gungeon, you'll probably love this one as well. It's not as tough, but definitely not easy, and it's on sale until December 27th, marked down 80% to an all-time low of just $299. Freaky Awesome is an arcade-style action game from BOG Publishing with a download size around 330 megabytes and available for up to 4 players and local multiplayer, making it a great option. The game has randomly generated dungeons, the dreaded permadeath, and tons of unlockables that open up slowly as you get a bit further and further into each run. Now this one is very similar to something like Binding of Isaac, but with one major twist in that you have these mutations that you can transform into, and once you're in these different forms, the gameplay changes entirely. This is another game that you can play solo, but it's even more fun with a friend or two, and this is one of my favorite new hidden gems. If you're interested in Freaky Awesome, it's on sale until December 17th, marked down 75% to a new all-time low of just $324. Next up, we have Horned Knight. This is a single-player action platform game from Two Awesome Studios with a download size just under 200 megabytes and a main story that will last a little bit over an hour. Now, I know that doesn't sound very long, but the game was designed both with regular gamers in mind as well as speedrunners to give it plenty of replayability. I guess these new Twitch platformers are becoming more and more popular, and this one goes for that 8-bit NES look with simple controls, one-button combat, and the much-needed air dash. The game offers more than 30 levels, plus there's an easy mode for younger or less experienced gamers as well. Now if you like these crazy challenging, quick response platformers, be sure to check out Horned Knight before the sale ends on December 17th. It's marked down 42%, matching a previous low of just $349. SteamWorld Heist, the Ultimate Edition, is another single-player outing on the list, this time from Image & Form International, and offers more than 20 hours of main story gameplay. Now this is a 2D action RPG with some strategy elements thrown into the mix and has a download size just over 250 megabytes. The game even has the New Game Plus mode for more replayability. Now the Switch version even features optional touch controls as well. The turn-based combat system was really unique and a lot of fun. There's a whole lot of value with this game, and it also features all of the previous DLC included at no extra cost. Right now you can grab up SteamWorld Heist for just $3.99 until January 1st, 80% off and a new all-time low. The rest of the series is also on sale, so while you're there, be sure to check them out if you're interested. UnExplored is a single-player top-down action RPG once again published by Digerati, but this time it offers potentially more than 100 hours of gameplay. In this one, players descend into the Dungeon of Doom in order to steal a sacred amulet being guarded by a mighty dragon. Your only goal really is to retrieve the item and make it back out alive. The game features a constantly changing world, so the game will always feel fresh, plus the combat is intense, and the controls were great. One particular highlight is the soundtrack, which adapts to your situation and adds another level of immersion to the overall experience. If you're interested in UnExplored, make sure to check it out before the sale ends again on December 16th. It's marked down 70%, matching a previous low of just $450. Alright, we'll close off the list with Sundered, the Eldritch edition. This is a 2D Metroidvania style game from publisher Thunder Lotus Games, offering more than 15 hours of main story content and local co-op as well. The game does have a download size just over 3 gigabytes, and it's pretty much a game where you confront hordes of enemies in an ever-changing world inspired by Lovecraftian lore. It features beautiful hand-drawn art and animations, plus there's epic boss battles and again up to 4-player local co-op, plus hundreds of upgrades and even multiple endings based on how you play out the events of the main story. If you enjoy a good Metroidvania, make sure to give this one a chance before the sale ends again on December 16th. It's marked down 75%, matching a previous low of just $4.99. Alright folks, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even found a deal or two. If you did have a good time, please consider hitting that red button down below and dropping us a like on the way out. We would greatly appreciate it, and it's always a great feeling to see new members join the crew. Remember, over on the main channel we have a brand new sales video showing off some games under $20, so if you didn't find what you were looking for here, maybe you will over there. Alright everyone, thanks again, and with that, as always, we'll let Little Man take us home. Bye everyone.
That's all for today's list. We hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing and liking down below. Okay, bye!